everybody, Double J 101 back again with another video, and today we'll be taking a look at Power the Prime's Legend Class Beachcomber. Took a little while to get him into my collection, but now he's finally here, so let's go ahead and take a quick look at the packaging before we get him open. We see Beachcomber here, Legend Class figure with the dune buggy artwork here on the front, with a great looking Beachcomber. I think he's going to be pretty fantastic. On top here, we see the artwork for Beachcomber. As well on the back, we see 7 steps to get Beachcomber from his dune buggy to his robot mode. For Beachcomber's biography, Autobot geologist uses his scanners to locate resources. But that's about it for the packaging, so let's go ahead and get this sweet looking figure out of the package and in his vehicle mode. And here we have Beachcomber out of his packaging and in his dune buggy mode. So let's go ahead and take a quick look here at the dune buggy. This overall is probably one of my favorites right now from Power of the Primes. This guy is just fantastic. The detail on this guy, how accurate to G1 he really is, it's a testament to what they've been doing with their Legend Class figures. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get a little closer here. So we see that there is the Autobot logo here on the front, some molding detail throughout the front of the car, as well as the side, here where the side of the vehicle is. The top of the dune buggy is gray here, which I think in the original it's black. Yes, yeah, it's in the original it's black, but this gray is pretty nice here too. On the back here is really detailed with some silver paint here in the back, as well as good molding detail throughout the bottom. The wheels are very detailed as well, and they roll extremely well. I mean, he just rolls fantastically. This guy, really, if there is any of them, even before we get him in the robot mode, if there is any that I can recommend just on the vehicle, it is this guy. He is spectacular. For a little comparison, we'll go ahead and bring in Titan's Return Bumblebee. See the size comparison between the two, which is exactly what I would expect these two to be sized as. The comparison works really well between these two, and I think as they are both Legends Class, they look really nice together. Next we have is Deluxe Class Chrome Dome. See the size comparison between the two. A little bigger Chrome Dome is, but that's exactly how I wish it would be. The Dune Buggy's a little large for this, you know, to kind of compare it with Chrome Dome, but I think overall it's pretty good. And lastly, for comparison, let's go ahead and bring in G1 Beachcomber. Now, my Beachcomber is a little roughed up, but you can see how spectacular these two look together. This is exactly what I would have wanted for a redone Beachcomber. Now mine doesn't have any kind of Autobot logo or rubber symbol here on the front, but pretty sure that's where it would land if it were there. Now here on the back you can see the molding detail that is kind of almost exactly the same between the two in the back. It actually has some silver, not a whole lot of silver, but some silver here on the top with the gray throughout. Just the black here and the gray here is a little different. And there is a little extra molding detail with paint here on the side where the arms would be here for Beachcomber compared to the G1. But I think that's just a nice added bonus. Here on the sides, a little different. And the wheels are a little different, but then again, you know, this is going to be more detailed. This is a more up-to-date, newer figure, so it's what you would expect. As always with these figures, there's a little bit that comes in the package, being that they're Legend Class, not a whole lot, but they do come with their instructions, which is nicely folded all into the square that I'm going to leave like this, as well as the collector card, which this one is the nice gray throughout, and the great artwork here of Beachcomber. I mean, Power of the Primes cards, though they don't have what the Titan's Return ones did with the tech specs on the back, really the artwork on the front of these, I'm glad they kept going with that. Here in the back, we see Alchemist Beachcomber transmutes metal to create remarkable resources. So let's go ahead and move on to the transformation. Overall for this guy, it is a very easy transformation, not a whole lot to do with this guy. First, we're just going to disconnect here, bring the legs down, separate these guys right here. This is a pretty tight connection between this right here, where the top part of the dune buggy is, so you got to pull that apart. And so it was a little rough getting it in the first couple times, but it loosens up after a little bit. Fold it in, just like so. Bring that around. You can kind of get the idea where we're going already. Disconnect the arms, and click that in. And now you have Beachcomber pretty much ready. On the back here, just take this little piece and fold it down, get it out of the way. And Beachcomber is ready and in his robot mode. Now for some comparisons, let's go ahead and bring in Titan's Return Bumblebee. See that they are exactly the same height. Maybe shoulder height for Bumblebee is a little higher, but you know what, let's bring that down. There we go. Nope, there we go. That's a little better. That is exactly how I would want these two to scale together. Next we have Chrome Dome here, and you can get the size comparison between the two with a deluxe class figure compared to a Legends class. And yes, I know my hand is missing here, but I don't know where it went. It's missing. I looked everywhere. The hand is gone. I guess I'll just get him a hook. And lastly, G1 Beachcomber, to really see how these two compare. I love that how this paint here on the new one really complements where the sticker was on the original. And their head sculpts are nicely painted silver here and here. Really look good together. Again, I don't think they could have did a better one. Even the chest here, this one doesn't have coloring compared to the new one, but the molding is perfect. I love it. But overall, for Beachcomber, I have to say this is one of the best that they have made. They keep getting better and better at these Legend class figures. And even with the newer Wave 2 figures, they're getting better and better too. So really, if you have a chance to go out and pick them out, the highlight of Power of the Primes and some of the Titan's Return was really just a great line in general. But really, the highlight for Power of the Primes is the Leaders and the Legends. If you have any chance to go pick up any of them, definitely check out these Legends. One, they're pretty cheap, and two, they're just greatly detailed. They're easy to transform, yes, but the figures, they just come out really well. But that's about it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and if you did, thank you very much. My channel keeps growing more and more every day, slowly, but hey, it is growing. We're almost getting to there. We're over the middle point to 100 subscribers. We're right about 52, 53, I think, at the moment. So, again, we're growing, and I can't thank you guys enough for it. But that's about it. So, as always, I will see you again on the next episode. Thanks again for watching.